Welcome back, everybody. We got a brand new series debuting today, and this is going to be Firearms Factoids. And this particular idea was actually Ray's idea, and he thought it would be a good idea for us to, do this. And what we're going to do is weekly, usually on Mondays, hopefully, we're going to give you a new snippet of information that we think is pertinent to the firearms field, and basically you as being our viewers and everything. And what we're looking at is we're going to discuss some interesting firearms fact every week. It might be something like an individual in history, it might be a cartridge, it might be a fine firearm, but that's what we're looking to drive home. And today, the first episode of Firearms Factoids is going to be about the .22 LR. We gave this some thought and we decided that it would be a really good subject to start off with. It's the most popular .22 round in the world. It started out very early with the Belgian Flaubert single-shot rifles. Basically, they would fire those in the bars and pubs and just have informal marksmanship practice and everything. And with the Flauberts, the way it started out early on is a few enterprising gunsmiths decided they would take old percussion caps and muzzleloader caps and stuff BBs and lead balls in them, and they made custom rifles that would fire them, and they were smooth bore and they were just meant to be a nice short-range rifle. Well, the idea kind of caught on, and eventually they developed the .22 around 1887, and the .22 uses a conical heeled bullet. What the heeled bullet means is that the heel of the bullet actually sits down inside of the brass casing, and the outer diameter of the bullet and the brass is the same exact diameter. So it was a revolutionary concept at the time. The original .22 LRs in the early 1800s or the late 1800s utilized black powder. You had a short variety, you had a birdshot variety that came around much later, and today it's one of the most prolific rounds in the world, with over billions sold worldwide every year. And it's just a great round. It comes in a ton of different varieties, and it's probably one of the most widely used rounds in the world today.
That is correct. The shot shell here is number 12 shot is what old timers call mustard shot or dust shot. It's a number 12 shot of very, very small pellets. They're only effective at a few feet range, 3 or 4 feet range out of a rifle. You get about a 9-inch pattern on a snake or rat or something like that. But like Eric said, there are billions of rounds loaded every year in the United States. It is by far the most prolific round there is, the .22 LR.
It also has seen some military use, both in a training scenario, used in training rifles and as a training aid, and as an assassin's weapon. During World War II, the British SAS, the British SAS utilized a suppressed single-shot pistol they used to dispatch certain soldiers when they're in close quarters. To this day, the Israelis still use a version of .22. I believe they use the 10-22 in a suppressed form with a short barrel that they use for picking off people and for, close quarters work.
Well, we were discussing a few moments ago the .22 LR. Even if you're in a firearm restricted country, a .22 LR is legal anywhere you could probably own a firearm. It is considered to be a utilitarian cartridge rather than an assault round or something like that, or a combat round. So if you've got a country that allows guns, you can probably get something in a .22.
Yep, and the cartridge has been around a really long time now, and I don't foresee it ever going anywhere. It's here to stay, and I think for this week's Firearms Factoid, if you guys like these, we're going to do more of them. I think this was a great first one because it's a very popular round, it's extremely useful, and no serious survival rig or preparation rig is complete without a .22 caliber rifle.
That is correct.
This Stephen's favorite rifle, the reason I chose this to hold in the video is because it's very close to what one of the original Belgian Flauberts would look like in terms of operation, function, and form. And they've definitely come a long way since Flauberts. And there's a ton of great .22 options out there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video.
Thank you now.